Welcome to Judo for the World, which comes to you from China and the capital city of Inner Mongolia, Hohhot. As a national judo stronghold, this picturesque city, which shares equal parts of both Chinese and Mongolian cultural heritage, is an ideal location to take up the mantle from Qingdao as the host of China's annual Grand Prix on the World Judo Tour. The city's Inner Mongolia Gymnasium saw a wonderful opening ceremony featuring traditional Mongolian music and dance, before IJF President Mr. Marius Visser declared the last Grand Prix before the 2017 Suzuki World Judo Championships in Budapest open. In this episode of Judo for the World, we'll take a break from the action in Hohhot to take a journey through one of judo's international powerhouses, Russia. We'll talk to Serbia's under 90 kg world number one Aleksandar Kukolj, who was present for the Grand Prix. And after bringing you all the best action, we'll follow Lukas Krpalek's continuing efforts to make waves in the over 100 kg division. But we start with a local hero in the under 73 kg division. Hohhot native Sayan Jiragala would be looking to win a gold for China in front of an excited home crowd. After pinning Jakub Jesmenek of the Czech Republic in his opening contest, he threw for Ippon spectacularly against Mongolia's Sanjmatov Bayartuvshin. A tight contest against Olympic bronze medalist Dirk van Tikkelt then went his way thanks to this Wazarian golden score, meaning Sayan Jiragala would have his shot at gold in the final. Looking to thwart the home hero's efforts would be Canada's Arthur Margeladon, who had been on blistering form himself during the eliminations, throwing Czech Jaromír Jezek for Ippon in his opening bout. He then caused an upset by defeating gold medal favourite Denis Yartsev of Russia in the semi-final, securing a lead by Wazari before throwing for Ippon in dramatic fashion to set up a showdown with Sayan Jiragala in the final. Would he spoil the party for Inner Mongolia's judo talisman? Your commentator is former world champion Neil Adams.
Margeladon, left-handed. Now is he going to attack? He can go the other way as well. He can go right-handed. There's the Kouchi! Now, Wazari given? Wazari given, but I don't think it was. Look at the elbow. Look at where he lands, and the crowd are behind it as well. They know it wasn't a score. So the score's wiped off, and it's all evens. Sayan Jiragala got the arm round the back. Now then. Oh, that was very, very close. It really was close. And again, the side doesn't quite make contact with the mat, so no score for that. Golden score then. Any score now will win this gold medal. Kouchi from the Canadian. Oh, it backfires on him. Sayan Jiragala counters him, and he takes him onto his side there, and the crowd go mad. Brilliant stuff. What a counter technique that was. Kouchi takes him onto his side there, and I feel a bit sorry for the Canadian, but what a brilliant win there for Sayan Jiragala. Trying to get a gold medal, and it's well deserved. That was a brilliant match. Sayan Jiragala wins on home soil. He's from Hohhot, and he's got so many supporters watching him. And what a start here in Hohhot.
I was really nervous today because I had the chance to win a gold medal in Hohhot. There were so many young people here watching, all of whom were really interested to watch the judo and to find out what the sport is all about.
New world number one at under 90 kg is Serbia's Aleksandar Kukolj, who is in Hohhot looking to add another World Judo Tour gold to his growing collection. As a gold medal prospect in Budapest, we took time to get to know him before he took to the tatami.
My nickname is Aca. It's a shorter for Aleksandar in Serbia, so my friends and family calls me like that. But also I have a nickname which my closest friends using sometimes. It's Kljusina. It's like a name for a horse with the blinkers. And I ended up with that nickname because I started calling my friend that nickname, and everybody started calling me that nickname. But it suits me for sure. I started judo when I was around 7-8 years old. I started because the judo school opened 50 meters from my home. Actually, my parents never did any sport or something like that. They just wanted to put me somewhere to spend my energy, and it was a perfect place. My favorite technique is probably Uchimata. I don't know exactly why, but I like it because I have some awkward way to set it up. I set up a trap and make my opponent go where he feels safe, but actually I know he's not. When I'm doing nevaza, I like to improvise a lot, but probably the most of times in my career I ended up finishing my opponent with a soda jime. It's the technique when I use sleeves to choke my opponent, and it doesn't have to go under the chin, so it's very hard to defend. My favorite memory from the World Judo Tour is probably from the Grand Slam Tokyo, which I won, and it was the exact moment of walking out for the finals. The whole atmosphere with the lights and the public who likes judo and who understands judo, and it's the quality of the competition and prestige. It was very nice thing to remember for me. My hobbies are playing paintball, playing football, I like to go to swimming pool when the weather is nice back home. I don't have much free time when I'm in Serbia, so I want to use it as good as I can. I'm finishing the master degree in probably 1 or 2 months, so I would love to test myself in the world of economics and the business. I have many heroes. Pretty much in every area of my life I have a hero. When it comes to family, it's my father, of course. When it comes to business, there is somebody other. When it comes to judo, maybe the names I can mention now are Ilias Iliadis, Teddy Riner, of course, Liper Teliani is probably the best fighter I've ever fought. So these are the guys I looked up to when I was a kid, and it's a very good thing is that I had the chance to fight some of my heroes after that. Judo means the world for me because in every period of my life I found something the best in judo. When I was a kid, when I started doing judo, it was like I liked to play a lot and it was very fun. After that it was a way to escape from the original life as a kid when I was 15, 16 in puberty, and now it's a job which I like very much.
There were no surprises in Hohhot as Kukolj made it to the final with ease, showing skill in both standing and groundwork. The final would pit him against Kusen Kalmazeev. There, the ever-improving Russian upset the odds, launching Kukolj with a fantastic Uchimata, which was ultimately too powerful, as the over-rotation of the technique meant it scored only Wazari. It was, however, enough to disappoint Kukolj and give Kalmazeev his first World Judo Tour Gold of the year, after a match which could well be a precursor to the World Final in Budapest. The under 52 kilogram division saw a chance for the Democratic People's Republic of Korea to boast their judo prowess, as Rim Song Sim faced Ekaterina Guika of Canada.
Rim now has the sleeve and she's got the grip that she wants. Looking for the Ashiwaza. Guika's going over! What a Tomonagi that was! Well, she waited for it, didn't she? But 1 minute left in the contest. Ashiwaza starts it off. Guika, well, she left herself open. Tomonagi, and she guides her over onto her back. It was a brilliant ippon, and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea get a well-deserved gold medal there. We haven't seen them on the international circuit that much. The People's Republic of Korea, well represented here with Rim, and she performs brilliantly. A brilliant Tomonagi to take the gold medal, and once again, judo shows its diversity.
Our number 3 ippon came at under 57 kilograms, as Germany's Viola Wachter took on Margriet Bergstra of the Netherlands for bronze.
Bergstra trying to get the first grip on. Now then, big arm over the top. Wachter! Oh, what an uchimata that was. Brilliant stuff there. That big right hand over the top and so dangerous with it. That support leg as well was so central. Look at the balance there. That support leg went right the way underneath, but it was the right arm over the top that started it all off. Great control with the hands as well. So, great bronze medal win there for Wachter.
Ippon number 2 saw Russia's Denisov levelling Sweden's Dvarby with an amazing front foot sweep. But the final of the under 78 kilogram division would see our top ippon, as Karen Stevenson of the Netherlands faced Austria's Bernadette Graf.
Well, Graf fighting a weight category up just to get fights actually here, but fighting for the gold medal. Wants that left arm over, but the arm round the back as well might do it. Oh, what we got here! Oh, Utsurigoshi! Brilliant stuff there against Stevenson. What a technique that was. As soon as that arm went round the back, then Stevenson was in trouble there, and she hotches her up, gets her onto the hip, then changes the direction, the leg comes across, and she just takes her over cleanly onto her back. And you can see by the look on Stevenson's face there, she knew it was going away from her. Brilliant stuff there from Graf, and she'll drop down a weight for the World Championships, but this has been a brilliant run. And a big high five there for Marko Spitka, her coach.
The under 66 kilogram category saw another example of Russia's strength in judo, as Yakub Shamalov took gold. He followed an impressive run to the final with a superb tactical performance to nullify the threat of the Ukraine's Georgi Zantaraya and win by a wazari. Another gold for Russia's incredible national judo team. The bronze medal contests saw a mini showdown between Japan and Mongolia, and as Hashimoto Yuki gave Altansuk Dovdon a Sodi Surikomi Goshi masterclass to take one of them, the other saw Takeshi Kengo looking to match his countryman against another Mongolian, Yondon Perenli Bashku.
Well, Mongolia and Japan having some great head-to-heads in this tournament. Now, something's going to happen here. Oh, they're locked up. Takechi trying the Ouchi, and the Kosoto's going to come. Oh, Yondon Perenli gets the ippon there, and I think that might be changed to a wazari, but it won't make any difference. Look at the change of direction. He made a mistake there, Takechi. He absolutely went for the pickup, and wrong person. Yondon Perenli just changes the direction and wins the bronze medal.
But as Japan and Mongolia split the bronzes, it was Russia on top overall. A perfect moment to take a break from the action in Hohhot and go on a journey through one of judo's most prolific nations.
Россия – это многонациональная и разнообразная страна. Россияне – это гостеприимные, отзывчивые и добрые люди. 30 июля 2012 года это был самый счастливый день в моей жизни. Это моя история и также история моих друзей, которые выиграли Олимпийские игры. Дагестан – это самая южная республика России. На Кавказе семья играет очень важную роль. И для меня моя семья сыграла большую роль в моей карьере. На юге России люди сильные, потому что наши предки всегда воевали. И это образ жизни и черта характера, чтобы быть всегда первым. Когда я нахожусь в горах, я чувствую силу, мощь но и при этом я чувствую себя свободным.
У меня очень плотный график. Горы и свежий воздух помогают мне восстанавливаться для дальнейшей работы. Я родился в Республике Армения, и в 1996 году мы переехали семьей в Россию. Важно передавать свой опыт нашему молодому поколению. Дзюдо развивает не чемпиона, а именно человека. В какой бы я стране ни находился на соревнованиях, всегда себя чувствовал дома, так как у нас есть семья дзюдо в любой частичке этого мира.
До дзюдо у меня был один взгляд на мир, но благодаря дзюдо я начал путешествовать, и мой взгляд на мир изменился. У нас довольно-таки большая семья, и каждый мой приезд – это как праздник. Каждый дзюдоист мечтает стать олимпийским чемпионом. У нас есть один секрет – это гамба. И также меня зарядили те эмоции, которые дали и Арсен, и Мансур. Они дали мне веру. После Олимпиады в Лондоне дзюдо по всей стране получило большой толчок.
Площадь Сибири 13,1 миллионов квадратных километров. У нас много леса, воздуха чистого, чистых рек. Дзюдо в Сибири очень популярно. Дзюдо является не только спортом, но и искусством. И мы воспитываем в детях честность, порядочность, самоконтроль, уважение к старшим. Будущее сибирского дзюдо будет светлым, и надеемся, что будут олимпийские призеры, чемпионы мира и Европы.
С родителями переехал в Минусинск 4 года, а уехал из Минусинска в Москву 29 лет. Было самым ярким моим событием в спорте, вообще в жизни, наверное. Для меня основными ценностями дзюдо являются самоконтроль и дружба. Ну и, конечно, как тренер сборной я тоже прививаю спортсменам национальной команды эти качества.
У нас в команде мы были как одна семья, и мы друг друга поддерживали во всем. Я думаю, что в российском дзюдо будут еще много-много чемпионов. Российское дзюдо очень сильно развивается, и наши спортсмены будут самые сильные в мире.
The final of the under 48 kilogram division pitted Korea's Kang Yu-jong against Irina Dolgova of Russia, and saw Kang emerging victorious thanks to a wazari in the last 10 seconds of the contest. A first World Judo Tour gold for the Korean, taken in dramatic fashion. Under 57 kilogram gold medal favourite was Mongolia's Olympic silver medalist and world number 3, Dorjsuren Sumia. Her opponent in the final was Japan's Tamaoki Momo, who took a surprise lead thanks to this wazari in the gold medal match. Having equalised cleverly with a wazari of her own, a stale passage of play then resulted in a passivity penalty to both fighters. However, with 2 penalties already on the board, the ultimate result was disqualification to Dorjsuren. Receiving gold from IGF President Mr. Marius Visser at under 63 kilograms was another Japanese fighter, Toshiro Miku. She looked good in the eliminations as she made it through to the final against world number 3, Austria's Katrin Unterverzacker. The decisive moment came when Unterverzacker touched Toshiro's legs during an attack. It merited a third and final penalty to the Austrian. However, there was a chance for Untervazaka's teammate Magdalena Krusakova to soften the blow for Austria by taking a bronze, when she faced Russia's Ekaterina Volkova.
Anybody's match this. 43 seconds left. Big arm over the back there from Krusakova. Oh, she's taken her over. She's stolen the match. She gets the ippon. Krusakova, as soon as she had that right arm over the back there, she had good control of the sleeve. Oguruma onto the leg, and she just wheels her over. Volkova didn't stand a chance. Good rotation there, and a great medal for Austria.
Japan took a third female gold at under 70 kilograms after Maido Naeko defeated Korea's Kim Sung-yeon in the final. The heaviest female category, the over 78 kilograms, saw a second gold for Korea after Han Mi-jin threw Yelzateva Kalinina of the Ukraine in the final for a Wazari in golden score. The man on form at under 60 kilograms was Japan's Shishimi Toru, whose route to the final saw some typically impressive throwing judo as he looked to take a fifth World Judo Tour gold. Not selected for Budapest, he ensured his name would not slip further down head coach Inui Kose's list after an ippon win against Mongolia's Dashtavar Amartuvshin in the final. And Canada Day was celebrated in Hohhot with a World Judo Tour gold, as Antoine Valois-Fortier marked a return to the World Tour with an impressive win against world number 3, Russia's Alan Kubetsov. A great way for Valois-Fortier to mark his country's national day. Finally, reigning world champion Haga Ryonosuke gained a confidence-boosting gold after defeating Russia's Denisov in the under 100 kilogram final with a penalty in golden score. The men's over 100 kilogram division saw under 100 kilogram Olympic champion and former world champion Lukas Krpalek continue his efforts to transition across to the heavier bracket. The Czech took his first World Judo Tour gold in the weight back in March at the Antalya Grand Prix. After an impressive Tomoe Wazari saw him victorious against former world bronze medalist Kim Sung-min, he found himself behind by Wazari in the last minute against Russia's Andrei Volkov at the semi-final stage. He immediately responded with this Wazari before securing a pin to move past the Russian and into the final. Once again, the Czech showing his class. Standing between him and a second over 100 kilogram World Judo Tour gold medal was Mongolia's Ulizibayar Durinbayar, who would take the last gold medal on offer in Hohhot.
This is so close. It can be anybody's, this. Into the last minute. And now what's going to happen? Krpalek's going for it. Oh, he gets taken down. What a Wazari that was. Ulizibayar takes him over with Kosoto. And it was actually Krpalek who committed, but he gets taken down. But he doesn't want the Newaza, does he, Ulizibayar? And Mr. Melias Visa there looking with interest. Brilliant judo, and it's come alive in the last minute, this has. Oh, look at that! Krpalek comes back! That's the second time he's done it. He gets the Wazari straight into the hold down, and it's outside of the area, but that doesn't matter because it started in. Brilliant stuff, he just tapped out. The gold medal goes to Krpalek, and that's the second gold medal he's won in the heavyweight division, and Krpalek is looking good for the World Championships. Look at the Sumigaeshi there. He was a Wazari down for the second time in this tournament, and he pulls it back immediately. Sumigaeshi into the hold down, and he holds him and gets the submission and the ippon. And Krpalek definitely looks up for a good medal at the World Championships. And could he be a challenge for René in the future?
So that's it from Hohhot, as we look forward now to the biggest judo show of the year. Budapest will see judo's heroes looking to make history by becoming world champions. Join us then for all the very best action, emotion, and drama.